every service member gets life insurance through SGLI. Most of them have $500,000 of coverage, and then they separate from the military, and that coverage disappears within 120 days. Most veterans find out they are uninsured after it is already too late to convert.
SGLI has been the backbone of military life insurance since 1965. But the program was designed for active duty, not for the transition out. The gap between military coverage and civilian coverage is where families get hurt.
And here is what the pamphlet does not tell you. VGLI, the conversion option, is often a terrible deal compared to private insurance. Not always, but often. We are going to show you exactly when it makes sense and when it does not.
Plus, there is a brand new program most veterans have not heard of yet. VALife launched in January 2023, and it is the first guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance the VA has ever offered. We will cover that in Scene 4. It changes the math for a lot of families.
Let me introduce the team real quick.
Lewis here. I like the ones that are deceptively interesting. This qualifies.
Core here. I found a way to break this down that just makes sense.
George here. I have seen how this kind of thing plays out, and it is something.
Great team. Let us get into it. Let us start with the foundation. Service members' group life insurance, SGLI, covers every active duty service member, ready reserve member, and certain other uniformed personnel. Maximum coverage is $500,000.
The cost is remarkably low. $6.50 per month per 100,000 of coverage. Full coverage at 500,000 costs about $32.50 per month. Think of SGLI as the military's bulk discount on life insurance. The government subsidizes it, so rates are far below anything on the private market.
There is also SGLI, traumatic injury protection. Think of it as an accident rider attached to your SGLI. If you suffer a qualifying traumatic injury like loss of a limb, eyesight, or speech, SGLI pays up to $100,000 on top of your regular SGLI. $1 extra.
The critical date to know is your separation date. Your SGLI coverage continues for 120 days after you leave active duty. That is the grace period. After day 120, you are uninsured unless you have already converted or found a replacement.
And most separating service members are focused on jobs, housing, and relocation during those 120 days. Life insurance conversion is not on anyone's checklist. That is exactly how the coverage gap happens.
VGLI, Veterans Group Life Insurance, is the default conversion path. You can convert your SGLI to VGLI within 240 days of separation without a health exam. After 240 days, you need to prove good health. That window is everything.
Think of the 240-day window like a one-time pass to skip the underwriting line. If you are healthy, you probably do not need it because you can get better private rates. But if you have any health conditions, that guaranteed conversion is invaluable.
Here is the future-looking reality. VGLI premiums increase every 5 years as you age. A 30-year-old veteran might pay reasonable rates now, but by 50 or 60, VGLI premiums can be 2 to 3 times more expensive than a comparable private term policy. Stick around. Coming up next, we will show you a brand new program that changes the math entirely.
Historically, VGLI was the only post-service option the VA offered. For decades, veterans had no alternative besides private insurance. That monopoly meant the rates did not need to be competitive, they just needed to exist.
My practical advice: if you are separating and you are healthy, get a private term life quote first. Compare it to VGLI at your age bracket. If private is cheaper, take private. But if you have health issues that make private insurance expensive or impossible, VGLI is your safety net.
Now the program we teased at the beginning. VALife launched January 1st, 2023, and it fundamentally changes the insurance landscape for disabled veterans.
VALife is guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance for any veteran with a service-connected disability. Any rating, even 0%. No health questions, no medical exam, and no denial for pre-existing conditions.
Now, that is a common misconception. Some veterans assume guaranteed acceptance means the coverage is limited or has a catch. Actually, if you have cancer, PTSD, traumatic brain injury, or any other condition that makes private insurance impossible, VALife will still cover you. The only requirement is a service-connected disability rating from the VA.
Think of VALife as the VA, finally leaving the door open instead of slamming it on a deadline. The old SDVI program had an application window that most veterans missed. VALife has no application deadline. You can apply anytime as long as you have a service-connected rating.
The maximum coverage is $40,000 of whole life insurance. That means it builds cash value over time, unlike term insurance. The premiums are locked in at your enrollment age and never increase.
$40,000 may not sound like much compared to a $500,000 SGLI policy. But for veterans who cannot get any other insurance at any price, $40,000 of guaranteed coverage is life-changing. Now the decision framework. Which VA insurance program is right for your situation? The answer depends on three things: your health, your age, and your disability status.
Think of it as a decision tree. Are you still on active duty? You have SGLI, maximize it. Are you within 240 days of separation? Get a private term quote first, then compare to VGLI.
Do you have a service-connected disability? Apply for VALife regardless of what other coverage you have. It is supplemental, guaranteed, and builds cash value. There is no reason not to have it if you qualify.
The combination play is what most veterans miss. You can have private term insurance for the bulk of your coverage and VALife for the guaranteed floor. If your health changes and private becomes unrenewable, VALife is still there, still standing.
Drop in the comments and tell us which VA insurance program you are enrolled in, or if you had no idea these options existed. Your experience helps other veterans figure out their next step.
Two more programs that cover specific situations. First, Veterans Mortgage Life Insurance, VMLI. This is exclusively for veterans who received a specially adapted housing grant from the VA.
Think of VMLI as a safety net for your adapted home. If a veteran with an SAH grant dies, VMLI pays up to $200,000 to cover the remaining mortgage balance. This protects the surviving family from losing the specially adapted home that was built for the veteran's disability.
VMLI premiums decrease as the mortgage balance goes down, which is unusual for life insurance. The coverage tracks the loan, not a fixed amount. If you have an SAH grant and a mortgage, check if you are enrolled. Many eligible veterans are not.
The legacy program worth knowing about is SDVI, Service Disabled Veterans Insurance. This program is now closed to new applicants as of January 2023. VALife replaced it. But if you were already enrolled in SDVI, your policy remains active.
If you are enrolled in SDVI and wondering whether to switch to VALife, talk to a VA insurance specialist first. The two programs have different structures and switching may not always benefit you. Call the VA Insurance Center at 800-66-98477. Let us bring it all together. SGLI covers you during service at subsidized rates. VGLI lets you convert within 240 days without a health exam.
VALife gives guaranteed acceptance whole life to any veteran with a service-connected disability, and VMLI covers the mortgage on specially adapted homes.
The practical takeaway: If you are separating, do not let the 240-day VGLI window close without making a decision. Get a private term quote, compare to VGLI, and decide based on cost. Simple math.
If you have any service-connected disability rating at all, apply for VALife now. The premiums are locked at your enrollment age. Every year you wait, the rates go up. The future cost of delay is real money.
If you forget everything else from this video, remember this. SGLI does not follow you home. You have 240 days to convert or replace it. And if you have a service-connected disability, VALife is free to apply for and guaranteed to accept you.
Subscribe if you are working through this VA benefits series. Next video, we cover specially adapted housing and automotive grants, over $100,000 in benefits for home modifications. That is VA Benefits 1.16. Quiz time, let's see what you've learned. All right, quiz time, let's find out what's stuck. Think through each question carefully before you answer.
Hit like if the content is landing, and subscribe to stay locked in.
A veteran separates from active duty and wants to convert their SGLI to VGLI without a health examination. How many days do they have to apply? The correct answer is A, 240 days from the date of separation.
What is the key eligibility requirement for the new VALife Guaranteed Acceptance Whole Life Insurance Program? The correct answer is D. The veteran must have a service-connected disability rating from the VA.
What type of insurance is VMLI and who is eligible? The correct answer is D. Mortgage life insurance for veterans who received a specially adapted housing grant.
Your military service earned you access to insurance programs that most Americans cannot get. SGLI during service, VGLI after, and VALife if you have a service-connected disability. The coverage is there, but only if you act within the windows.
If you are separating soon, put the 240-day VGLI deadline on your calendar today. If you have a service-connected rating, apply for VALife at va.gov. These are not decisions you can postpone without cost.
Verify current premium rates and program details at va.gov/life-insurance. Rates update periodically and VALife premiums depend on your age at enrollment. A VA insurance specialist can help you compare options at no cost.
Great series so far.
Subscribe and stay with this series. Next up, specially adapted housing and automotive grants. Professor Erica, signing off.